I ain't drunk. I'm just drinking.
But you're so high.
Oh man, you know I ain't high.
But you're so high.
Yeah, well I just take a little sip every now and then.
But you're so high.
You ought to be ashamed of
Stay
yourself.
drunk all
Oh,
the
come on now,
time.
you all don't feel like that.
Bam! Hey kids, what day is it? Tuesday! I have got something wicked cool today. And a lot of my brothers out there, I talk to you guys on Hangouts and texts and email and YouTube and all this other stuff, so you guys kind of know what this is. You know that I've got three complete favorite frames, okay? And I'm not going to mention them right now because honestly, this company sent me their frame to do a review on. To keep it even, and this is not something I usually do. You guys know me. Pretty much everything I do on my channel, I buy. Farview has sent me some stuff, and I love Farview. And this review is for a Moka Simplex Pro. And one thing I vow on this channel, and this channel is a club. It's friends, it's fun, you know, and that's just what it's about. I will only ever review stuff I like by companies I like. Now, it might be a company I like and their stuff sucks, which honestly hasn't happened yet. But in all honesty, if I don't want to do it, if I wouldn't fly it myself or do it myself, I don't care if it's free or they pay me to take it. I'm not going to do it. So you guys know that one of my favoriteest frames in the world is the Moka Simplex. Okay, this is a Z frame, and I built this, and forgive the weird prop there, and this is the Simplex, Moka Simplex. Got the run cam in there, got my weed eater grass in there, and I did this in the headhunter configuration, which is the back two motors are pointing down. You guys that know me know this is like my favorite style. I love it. Bam. So Moka, and I talk to these guys often. I think they're a great company. They're a reasonably small company, and they make an absolutely gorgeous frame. I love it. It's my favorite frame. This one and the Cerebus are my two favorite frames, and third is the Hellbender. Sorry, Moka, but you know my people know me, and that's how it is. But my favorite is the Moka Simplex, and you guys all know this because I made such a big deal out of the Headhunter because I did build one similar to this, not real, you know, maybe a year ago, and absolutely love the Headhunter configuration. So they said to me, they reached out, or I reached out to them, I can't remember, and they said, we want to send you our new Moka Simplex Pro that is the carbon foam frame. And I sat there for a second and I thought, I don't know. Okay, you know, I've never flown anything that wasn't carbon fiber. I've done some drones that were fiberglass, but you know, most everything I do is carbon fiber. So they send me, they're like, we want to send you this. This is this great new design we have, and maybe they liked what I did with this. I don't know. Hopefully they did. And this frame has taken a couple pretty big beatings, and it's worked out great. So I'm like, okay, send me that carbon foam thingy, the Moka Simplex Pro. This is the Simplex. And I'm going to make things even, because I believe in supporting good companies. You guys know I'm a Farview fanatic, right? I love Farview. Farview antennas, look at that. I put them on my vape. And I believe in supporting the companies I like, especially if they're small. So, and Moka, I don't know how big they are. I don't know what their annual revenue is, but, you know, I don't think they're huge. And I was like, I would love to get a frame from you guys, but I want to support you, so I'm going to buy the Moka Simplex Pro carbon fiber, the solid one. So I bought it. And that way, you know, they gave me one to review, and I built one as well. So they still made a little bit of money off of it. And I threw it together last night. Oh, look at that bad bird. That is just... I've sent a bunch of you some pictures of this because I was too excited. I'm just like, this is just, without a doubt, the coolest bird ever. Now, I'm going to go over... This is not the review bird. This is the one I bought. Okay, I've already built it. I have not flown it yet. I have not test popped it yet. Nothing like that. Got my Farview squirrel on there, or my turbo prop, or whatever you guys call it. You guys call it my Farview turbo charger. The antenna's coming out the top. Got the camera in there. I did a mod for that. And Sunny Sky Racing Edition props, or I'm sorry, motors. And DYS F4 Pro. What else we got in this thing? And notice they got the TPU, but this isn't the review one. I'll go over the review in a minute. This is the one I bought. I want to go over the differences between the Simplex Pro and the Simplex. Now, you can see right there, there's a big difference in design pattern. Just, you can do the geometry yourselves, okay? This one, they're both symmetrical frames, okay? So there is no top, there is no bottom. Yeah, they're different. This one's got that big cutout. This is the original, which I absolutely love. I love this frame. But I think I might love this more, I have to say. So it's got the same symmetrical theory, you know, where you're running top and bottom. The cutouts are very different. This one, you're missing a lot of gear down here. This one is not. This one's got the TPU 3D printed housing over the camera. A little bit of extra protection. This one does not. This one's got much wider standoffs in it. This one does not. And I'll show you this one on the review. These are much thinner. The thing I love about the Simplex, this is intended, these motors are supposed to be on the top side, okay? So you get less disturbed airflow through your props, which I'm getting to that. I love that because I love my headhunter configuration. I just do. And a lot of you guys look at this and are like, well, fuck, you're going to be hitting the ground with this. No, you're not, because I got a battery on the bottom. It doesn't even touch, okay? I love the headhunter configuration. I've never seen anybody else do this. I don't know if this is my idea, if it's been done before. I'm sure somebody's done it before. I'm not claiming it, but that's just what I like. Stupid light. Now, you got the TPU in here. There's some subtle changes in this. Let's go ahead and give it a measure because, sorry, Moka, I don't memorize everything. So we got millimeters for you smart asses that nail me on the inches. Let's do the old bird. Moka Simplex. We got 2 mil. All right, let's double check. 2 mil. Bam. Look at that. Okay. Simplex Pro. 2.2. Okay. So it's about the same, but there are less cutouts, a little bit more stable there. This is a much sleeker frame. If you look at how these are cut, this one's narrower. This one's got that big diamond head snake pattern. This one's a little bit more streamlined. Very, very nice. One thing they did change, which I don't think it's necessarily better or worse. Remember I said I really liked this mount on the original Moka Simplex, right? I thought it was really clever, and I still do. And on this one, they got away from that, and they went with a hard mount like a Hellbender or most frames out there, which I like just as well, to be honest. It doesn't matter. There's less parts. And from their standpoint, it's easier manufacturing, less stuff to ship. When you get this from Moka, and I'll put a link to where you guys can buy this, because they're a great company. They ship really fast. They're in Canada. And if I email these guys, they're like Farview. Bam, they just email me back like a minute later. It's really great. They seem really cool. So, yeah, you get 4 standoffs and 2 of these and a keychain. That's, and the guts here. That's really about it. And it's a brilliant frame. I love it. And believe me, guys, you know me. I'm too lazy to lie. If I didn't like the shit, I would tell you. But here's the interesting part about this. And I threw this together literally on my couch last night. And I told the guys from Moka today, I said, yeah, I kind of popped this together last night because I was all excited. One thing you guys need to know is that this frame is designed, hang on, let me find the bird, to use a RunCam Micro Swift, one of these little dudes, right? I don't have a lot of these. So I modified mine to take a standard Eachine 1000 TVL, which is no big deal. If any of you buy this frame, let me know. And if you want to do this mod, because it's like a $10 camera, $11 camera, that's great. But I'll show you how to do that. But the next build, and the review bird, which I'm going to show you in a second, the review frame, I'm going to build it the way Moka intends to build it. And I'm going to compare the two because I love my headhunter configuration. I just do. I don't know if it's because it's weird. I don't know if it necessarily flies better. I just think it's cool. So yeah. So keep that in mind, kids. If you've got a RunCam Eagle or like a big full-size camera, Foxy or whatever, it ain't gonna fit in here. You have to use something that's narrowed down. And I modified this camera to fit, and it works great. I cannot wait to fly this bird. Absolutely stellar. So beautiful. Now, this is the all carbon. Okay. Now, the one that they sent me that they wanted me to review, I bought this one. This is my baby, right? The one that they sent me to review is that one. Now, this is that Oreo cookie. That's what I call it. Look at that. See, they call it foam. I don't know if it's, I mean, I know the application process is foam. I'm in robotics. I've done stuff like this before. But it's almost a polymer or rubber. But anyway, this is the one they sent me. Now, it's the exact same size. It's 195 millimeter point to point. The exact same CNC cut. You know, that's all the same. This TPU, I'm not going to show you guys how to build this, because if you can't figure out how to build this, sell your fucking Legos, because this is, without a doubt, the most brilliant frame, because it's symmetrical. These two pieces are identical with 4 standoffs and a TPU. Let's see if I can get it off without breaking it. They asked me, they said, dude, do you have a 3D printer? I'm like, no, my wife will divorce me if I get a 3D printer. It's like, bam, you know. And luckily, I got a lot of brothers that have them, so if I need stuff, I can do it. So if you take that off, this is what you get. Top, bottom, which are both the same. 4 standoffs, and these 2 camera rails, which is where your camera is going to go, obviously. And then this is just a little bit of extra camera protection. It's a 3D printed bit that you can get off Thingiverse, if I remember right. But they sent it with mine, and then you can just, I think it comes with, it's not just me, I think if you buy it, it comes with it, and then that pops on there, and bam, you're done. Now, when they offered to send this to me, I'm like, okay, here's my thought process. I'm thinking, I don't usually do reviews for companies. I do reviews because I want to do reviews, like far view, or if I think something's really wicked cool, like the Cobra Gold motors and things like that, I buy them myself and I do it. And they say, we would like to send you this. And actually, they're going to send me another 1 or 2 to do as well. But I love the company, and I loved this bird, my headhunter, which you guys all know is my famous headhunter. I'm like, yeah, you know, but the whole foam carbon fiber thing, I was like, yeah, I don't know about that. But you know what? Let's see what it's got. I like this maybe better than this. Now, these are identical. These are both Moka Simplex Pros. This one's just the carbon foam Oreo cookie, and this is the full carbon, which most people are like, oh yeah, and this one does cost a little bit less. They're both very economical frames in my book. You know, you buy a Cerebus for $100, it's a lot cheaper. But honestly, I got them both at the exact same time in the mail, and I'm looking at this thing, and I'm like, man, this has everything I like. It's got a little bit of flex, just enough, not enough to have motor flex, prop flex, but it has enough for crash inertia, okay? That's beautiful. And this does too. I mean, I'm not knocking the carbon one. But it's like, I really didn't think it was going to be this sturdy. Sorry, Moka. Love you guys. I love your frames, but I thought this was going to be like a fucking short bus frame, but it's really not. And to prove my point, one of my friends, I don't know, Moka, I'm sure you guys are watching this. If you've watched any of my stuff, I've started a club called the Patriot Blades, it's big American, blah, blah, blah. And one of my very good friends, who I'm going to keep nameless for right now, is going to order this exact same frame from you. And I'm going to tell him to say it's from Roto Geek, so you guys know that it's from my channel. And he's going to hydro dip this with the American flag on it. That's how much I like this. And he's like, tell me a frame that you love. And I just got these yesterday. I built this one in like an hour. And so he's like, tell me the frame you want. I'm going to hydro dip it in American flag. I'm going to send it to you for Patriot Blades Club. And I'm like, you know, honestly, I think I like this one better. Now, mind you, this one's an awesome frame. I'm not dissing this. I just want to do a side-by-side comparison. This is the one they want me to review. And I'm like, I was impressed because I really thought the whole foam carbon fiber thing just sounded cheesy to me. And it's not. Look at this. Damn. I mean, that thing is tight. It is really, really nice. I'm impressed. And trust me, kids, you know me. I'm too lazy to lie. I have money. I don't need free crap. Okay? So if this thing sucked, I would tell you, but honestly, I have another one of these coming. My buddy asked me, which one do you want? And I said, I want this one, honestly. And I'm going to show you why. This thing weighs absolutely nothing. If you guys are looking to build a light 5-inch bird, 195 millimeter. Oh, what's that? That's pounds. Yeah, there you go. Grams. The scale that tells no lies. You're going to shit when you see this. 56. And that's probably just because there's 57. Whatever. It's got dust on it. It weighs 56, 55, whatever. That is insane. I mean, this is like, bam. I love this, and I could not believe how much rigidity this thing had in it. And I'm going to fly the piss out of this thing, and I'm going to see if I can Jason kill it. Now, one of the things that we're going to do, I love the frame because it's the Z design. It's my favorite frame. I don't care who makes it. This is my favorite frame. But I love their quality. Their quality is absolutely amazing. Their shipping's great, and the people are great. I've talked to them. I can personally vouch for the guys at Moka. But this one's my pretty one. Sure, you know, fine, whatever. But this one I'm going to build right. Okay? I've got the Moka Simplex Original. I got the Moka Simplex Pro All Carbon, which this is just the new guy of this. But this one, I'm going to build to Moka spec. I'm going to put motors on top, motors on bottom. So it's not going to be a headhunter. I'm going to build this the way Moka intended it. I'm going to put a Runcam Micro Swift in here, motors all on top like they're supposed to be, and I'm going to fly the shit, and I'm going to see if it breaks. And it's not going to. I guarantee it. I know how to break a frame. You guys are my buddies, and you've seen my shit, and it's like, I can break anything. And I'm not saying I can't break this, but this is surprisingly strong. I am impressed. I really am. Now, one of the things I do want to point out, I don't think I've seen a clone of this. I know there's clone Zs, and I am guilty of buying one a long time ago when I first got into birds, and that's how I came up with the headhunter configuration with the two, opposite direction motors. And I bought one a long time ago, and it hit a windmill, and it got destroyed. I think I showed you guys that picture when I did this build. And it didn't even compare to this. The clones don't even compare, and these are just about as cheap. They're beautiful frames. So, the clone that I flew or bought and built was an X. I didn't like it at all. I mean, it looked cool, and I liked it because it was a headhunter, and I liked it because I was new to the hobby, but if I would have known about these, forget about it. It would have been hands fucking down. I got another one of these coming, so I'm going to have 4, and my brother's going to get me one. We're going to put the Patriot American flag on there, and I'm going to build it up to like the most primo, amazing bird. The best motors, the best flight controller, the best everything, and it's going to look like an American flag, even though it's Canadian. Because they're our brothers, right? We're connected. And I'm going to put it in a display box, and I'm not even going to fly it. Because he literally, I swear on my kid's eyes, he sent it to me today. He's like, dude, what is your favorite frame? I want to buy it and hydro dip it. And I'm like, honestly, this one. And I sent it to him. It's not propaganda. It's just, I love the headhunter style. Or I'm sorry, the Z. Headhunter's my thing. But you guys will see, and I want to compare it when I get this built, and I'm going to get this built up this week, and I'm not going to do a build video because I'm actually gutting one of my other birds, well, kind of, to build this up. So I don't want to, do a build video of it, but I'm going to show it to you after it's built. I'm going to show you what I did, and then I'm going to compare it to the headhunter style, which is my way of, putting the props on the bottom, flipping them upside down. I think you guys are just going to think it's wicked fucking cool. I mean, I build weird stuff. We all know this. And I fly weird stuff, but my stuff flies fast, and it's cool. So I'm going to do a comparison. Now, this isn't really... Moka guys, you can stop watching this because this isn't really fair. I'm going to compare the original Moka to the Moka Pro. And both of these are fully built. Everything in it. Well, let's see. Are these the same size? Sorry, Moka guys. I don't have your specs memorized. This one looks like a 200. Or pretty damn close to it. This one's a $195, so it is a little bit smaller. But both fully built. Let's see what they weigh. And reasonably the same components. Reasonably. Okay. So here's the original. 313, which is pretty fucking respectable. And that's got CPL 2205. Is that right? CPL. Yep, 2205, 2700 kV Green Cobras at 314 grams. I mean, fucking forget about it. That thing's like out of sight, right? So, let's see what the Moka Simplex Pro, fully built, sunny skies. These are 2300 kV. Yes, but these are bad motors. I love them. Oh, 288. And that's, I'm sorry, kids, that is bad to the bone. That is, if you're into the light stuff, and that's what Moka has done. You know, I looked at these last night when I got these, and I'm thinking, what have they done? I built this on the couch, literally. I'm not kidding you. You guys know me. Okay, so I built this on the couch, and I'm looking at my original bird, and I'm looking at this one, and it is great for putting a GoPro on, like I did with this. You can put the connector. I'm thinking, what did they do different? Well, they changed the cuts. You can only put 3 motor bolts in on this one. You can put 4 in this one, and you've got big cutouts here, and you don't have it here, and blah, 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 blah. The material thickness is about the same, but I'm thinking, man, this pig is light compared to this guy. Not that this guy's a tank. 315, 316 is pretty freaking respectable for a 5-inch bird. But this thing's even lighter. And then this thing, which is the real review product, which I cannot wait to build. And like I said, I'm going to build it to Moka spec. So they can be like, yeah, thank you for finally using our design right. Because they're sitting there in Canada shaking their heads like, would he please flip those motors around, the idiot? He's defeating the purpose. But what their theory is on this, guys, on a Z-frame, is the fact that if you have a motor here, and the motor here and here, see the difference in height. You have undisturbed airflow between your 4 motors, which is smart. That's true. I fly like an idiot anyway, so I like the Headhunter. I just do. So that gives you the choice. You could do either one. You could do a Headhunter like I do, or you can do the way Moka wants you to do it, which is great. They know more about it than I do, I'm sure. So one of these birds I'm going to pass around to some friends. I haven't decided which one yet, but I don't know if it's necessarily going to be a Patriot Blades bird where it goes around to everybody, but I'm going to send it to Rocco. And I don't know if it's this one, or this one. It's going to be a Headhunter style, you know, with the props upside down, because I want you guys to experience it. Because I like Y4s, I like Headhunters, I like all these weird things. And I'm going to send it to a few other guys too. So we'll see. But anyway, I absolutely love this frame. Now, this one was given to me to review. True. But I bought these 2. So that tells you, and I swear to God, I bought these 2. I can show you the receipts. That's how much I really love these frames. So if you guys have any questions at all, let me know. By the end of the week, you're going to see this one built up in the proper way. And I think a lot of you guys are going to like it with the motors elevated. But either way, let me know. And until then, keep shiny side up, kids. Bam. God bless. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bam, JJ. Hope you like fishing.